Ken here, Metal Fanzine. I have the true honor and privilege to interview legend Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead, Auckland, and his kind of new project, Headcat. How you doing, Lemmy?
So far, so good. You know?
Great.
Can't complain.
It's nice to have you in town. How's this all come about? This Headcat.
We were doing this Elvis track for a Johnny Ramone project, Elvis memorial thing. And we finished doing that in the studio, and we were just sitting around with a couple of guitars, you know, and we found out we all knew all the same songs. So we did an album, I think, in 3 weeks, start to finish. And that came out about, 5-6 years ago. And then we did a couple of shows in LA, and we just thought, why not do a couple more, because I was in between gigs with Motorhead right now. And then, of course, they put a Motorhead tour of France in, which now I have to go straight from Wisconsin straight to fucking Paris. You know?
Right.
Always the same. You know? But yeah, we've got 3 shows.
I know your roots are true rock and roll.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and how they go about inducting people?
Well, I lent them a jacket to put on display, and the original Ace of Spades tour jacket, and they said they lost it. Nice guys.
I'll tell you right now, anyone who's listening to this, stay away from that establishment. So it's a fraud.
It's a dump.
There's true people who deserve to be in there.
And none of them are, you know.
No, these people who don't deserve it are in there.
This guy who came over to ask me for that jacket, he said, I said, when are you going to put me in there, you know? He said, well, you have to be going more than 20 years. I said, I've been going 25 years, right, at the time. He said, well, we have to have a vote by all the judges. I said, you want to borrow this fucking jacket or not, you know? And he just hummed and hawed, he just bullshit, you know. I knew then, I shouldn't have lent it to him. I should have known, you know.
There's a lot of people, they seem to want their merchandise in there, but they don't want to put them in there.
Yeah.
You know, and then they have Britney Spears in there. And
I know, what the fuck is that?
It's not, and the thing is, they don't even have rock bands in there. I mean, it's supposed to be rock and roll, isn't it?
Yeah, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is the title of the fucking place.
I think Grandmaster Flash just went in.
Shit.
I mean, what is that?
That's called favoritism and nepotism. That's what that's called.
So tell me about the Rickenbacker. How do you like that?
Well, I must like him, man. I've been playing them since 1971. You know.
How many do you own?
About 12, I think. I lost count.
I saw this new flame style guitar you're using. What's that all about?
I'm using a Rickenbacker.
It's a Rickenbacker.
Well, I'm using the Rickenbacker tonight inside.
I saw a picture that had flames on it.
Yeah, that's a Minarik guitar.
Okay.
M-I-N-I-A-R-I-K. They're based out in California. I think they make extraordinary guitars. They're beautiful. Danny's playing the Minarik tonight.
Okay. I want to talk a little bit about Motorhead. Kiss of Death, very, very good album.
Thank you.
How's it been going with the album and the tour with that?
It seems to be getting easier as it gets longer, you know. You'd think it would get more difficult, but it seems to be getting easier. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we know what we're doing, you know, like we're professionals.
Well, it seems like the lineup you have right now is you've been more solid than ever. It seems
it's
like
the best one, I think.
Yeah.
I think we pissed all over Ace of Spades a long time ago. You know, it's just that people were 16 when that came out, and that's why they loved it, you know. Mm-hmm. It's nostalgia, right, as well as musical excellence. You know.
Is there any chance of getting a Kiss of Death tour?
Well, you know, we have trouble getting gigs in America, man, because we have to go out on somebody else's tour to get a show here, you know. Because we don't sell no albums, and everything here is based on albums, you know.
Well, you've been a regular at the Agora every year for 10 years, right?
Well, we were, yeah, until the last 3 or 4 years, yeah. We just, you know, I mean, we can't string a whole tour together, so we can get the odd gig across America, but in between them, there's like miles we can't get a gig in, you know. So we can't even break even.
It's amazing. In Europe, you're filling up arenas, right?
Well, yeah, small arenas, but we do all right in Europe. Yeah, we can pay for ourselves there. But over here, it's really difficult.
How long do you think you'll do the Headcat?
I don't know. I mean, this is it. These 3 shows, this is it until at least the end of August. And probably till after Christmas, you know, because I got Motorhead to do all summer. So we just have to wait and see, you know. Next year, probably, actually.
It'd be nice to see like a Motorhead festival, kind of like Motorhead Fest or something like that with like 10 bands.
I don't know. I don't know. That's. I mean, look at Ozzy this year. He's doing the festival for free.
Yeah, well,
so there's like 20 bands you never heard of on there who play for free. You know. He asked us to do it for nothing. He said, you know, you can afford to do it for nothing. We can't. You know.
Right. What do you think about world issues like what's going on with the war?
The war's a fucking terrible mistake. It's Vietnam all over again, isn't it? That's what it is.
Sure is.
I mean, the Russians found out when they went into Afghanistan, the Afghans beat them, and they're beating the Americans. You can't fight people who live there and live in that terrain.
You don't even know who you're looking for.
No, you don't even know who's like your enemy and who's your friend. What the fuck, you know? I mean, there's no enemy to be seen, right?
Absolutely.
The enemy's the guy in the other uniform, right? But there's no other uniform. You know, it's impossible to fight a war like that. You can't win. The Germans couldn't win against the Russians in World War II. Same thing. They couldn't win against the Serbs in World War II. You couldn't win against Vietnam because everybody's an enemy, as far as you can see, right?
Right.
There's no way to win.
They didn't read their history lessons.
No.
None of these people.
No, they don't. You know.
They didn't get advice from the Vietnam veterans.
No, they turned their backs on the Vietnam veterans.
Right. Right.
You know, that was fucking disgraceful behaviour, I thought.
Same story across the pond too, right?
Yeah. Tony Blair, George Bush's poodle. You know.
Well, he's gone. Maybe that's better, right?
Yeah, maybe not. The guy who's replaced him used to be the Chancellor of the Exchequer. He's the one that sent England into the highest prices in Europe.
How do you like playing acoustic guitar? Like doing that?
Well, yeah, I've always played acoustic guitar, but I don't play it in this band anymore.
No.
I started out doing that, but now I play bass all the time.
You play it on the record?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, like Whorehouse Blues, I really like that style of stuff you do with Motorhead.
Yeah,
are you thinking of doing more stuff? Are you writing new songs? Do you have some new stuff?
No. I've been writing a couple for my solo album, you know, which is still not finished.
Oh.
3 years later.
The Lemmy solo stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be Motorhead too?
No. I've got 2 tracks with The Damned, 2 tracks with Stu Siskin from Berlin, a track with Dave Grohl.
Oh, cool. So you're going to bring in a bunch of guest stars.
Yeah, 2
nice.
tracks with Reverend Horton Heat, a track with Jim and Danny.
You have them done, or you have the ideas?
Those are all done.
Oh, cool. You talked, you ever see Fast Eddie or Filthy?
No.
I know that
I see Phil, yeah, because he lives in LA, but Eddie still lives in London. Yeah.
I really thought that 25th anniversary show was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was good.
It's just that, it took me a while, because I was loyal, old school, and it just took me a while, but now, man, your current bands, they're so tight, so talented, and to say, your voice has gotten better.
Yeah, it's the best band I've ever had.
It is, it's tight, it's real tight. I mean, Mickey D's amazing.
Mickey's fucking astounding drummer.
He is. You listen to the Filthy stuff and it's like, I mean, but back then, that's all we had.
Yeah, Phil was good,
Yeah.
He was good. It's just that Mickey's outstandingly good,
Absolutely.
I mean, nobody can stand up next to him, man. I mean, every time we play with any band, I don't care who it is, if we're fifth down the bill, the top drummer's still watching Mickey when we play. So we've got a new Hammersmith album coming out.
Yeah.
Which we've got on the same tour as that Dusseldorf one.
You still have the plane and all that stuff?
Yeah. Well, that's why.
That should be in the Hall of Fame.
That's why we're putting it out, because the plane's on it,
Right.
And it's called Too Loud, Too Hard, Too Bad.
Nice. That's going to be released soon?
Yeah, they're just finishing up the artwork and that.
Video too?
Yeah, it's a DVD video.
Oh, cool. Whatever happened to Wurzel?
Wurzel's now a gardener in the Daily Mirror office in London.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Seems like you really care about the fans. fans.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't I? I mean,
Well, there's people who don't. They just want to come in, play, swoop out of here, and
fuck them. They haven't learned it.
right.
They don't know what it's about yet.
Yeah.
But rock and roll is supposed to be everybody having a good time all at the same time, you know.
Right.
It's not about one guy having a good time and everybody else is in the shit, you know.
If you don't believe it, he wouldn't be here now.
That's right.
Right.
I mean, I could have retired, you know. I am retirement age already.
What's it like? So watch the Beatles, right? What was that like then?
It was like magic. Because, don't forget, we haven't seen anything then.
Yeah.
We've only seen the original rock and roll thing. It was even more magic. And then there was like this trough with Bobby fucking right down and Bobby Benton and Bobby this and Bobby that.
Yeah.
And then the Beatles came in and they brought rock and roll back. They used to do Chuck Berry songs and all that, you know. So I was all for that. And we used to go to Liverpool and see them, you know. It was only 60 miles from where I lived, was Liverpool. We used to hitchhike up at the weekends and listen to the Beatles. There's a thing you can never replace it with anything. If you were there, you were. You know, you can't get it from watching documentaries and tapes on stage. You can't get it, you know. You have to be there. It's the same with everything. You have to really be there. And I was lucky. I got to be in a lot of good places at the right time.
Right.
Like working for Hendrix.
You worked with Hendrix?
I worked for him. It was cool, yeah.
So that's true, those rumors, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you like that? What do you think of Hendrix? Is there anybody close?
No.
He's just,
Never seen a guitar player anywhere near him.
he didn't even think about what he did he? Just happened, huh?
We thought about it, but not in the way that you would think about it and plan it.
Right.
You know, I mean, he practiced a lot. He was always had a fucking guitar in his hand, didn't he? But he was not one of these, I'm going to do scales, you know, nothing like that.
Jimmy's
I
awesome.
mean, he had a pretty impressive apprenticeship. You know, he played with the Isley Brothers, he played with Little Richard, played with the Argentina Turner for a little while, he played with everybody. You know.
Right.
So he'd done the Chitlin circuit and all that shit, you know, he'd been through all that racist shit.
Right.
He came out the other side, was a really nice guy, man, because he didn't consider himself black, he considered himself a citizen of the world. You know.
That's awesome.
He was awesome, he was awesome.
You know, I mean, people attempt. No one's close. No one's close.
No way.
Ask you about your book. So you're an author. Lemmy Kilmister, author. How do you
I
like it?
just did interviews, you know, and she translated it into English. And then
White
I-
Line Fever.
And then I proofread it, you know. It's all right. It's funny, you know. At least it conveys the spirit of the thing, you know.
And it's released in the United States now?
Finally, yeah.
Right.
See how long it took? I mean, 5 years to get it released here, you know.
Right. And how do you like doing stuff like that? It's a little different for you, isn't it?
Not really. It was just interviews like I'm doing now, you know.
Right.
And she just wrote it down, so it's just like a very long magazine article again, you know.
Well, it's classic. And just wrap it up. Anything you want to say to the fans who are reading this or listening?
Yeah, don't lose hope because we'll be around, you know. As soon as we can get a tour in America, we'll be doing one, you know. So don't stop, you know, believing because we are still believable.
Well, I just want to wrap it up by saying that, you know, it's a true honor. I mean, you're such a legend. I mean, without you, Lemmy, I mean, there wouldn't be half the bands that are around right now.
Yeah, but they'd be the other half. You know, you'd be all right. You know, I mean, it's being a legend just means people stop buying your fucking albums. You know, because nobody buys Legends albums because they're usually dead. You know.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, buy the albums, then we can tour better.
Yeah, support anything Lemmy does. It's worth it. Absolutely.
Hopefully, so far anyway. Yeah.
Thanks, man.